Hello everyone, welcome to Zaref Game Dev. In this video, we are going to create the power-ups for our car, and maybe this will be the shortest video. And for the power-ups, we have already created the sprites and all the tags we need. So we are just going to add a couple of functions to our player, which are going to apply the power-ups which we are going to use. So let's go inside Unity and let's see what our player currently has right now. So there is a power up for the shield and the magnet which is deactivated right now. And afterwards we have also created all the three power ups which we are going to use, and we already created in the previous episodes. So let's see what we can do with the player. So the power ups are set as triggers. So we'll go inside the player and we'll set up a function whenever it matches the respective power up, and we'll apply that function. So let's apply the first power up, which is the magnet power up, because it's not colliding with anything. So for the shield, maybe we won't need to do it because we already set the condition in the misses and the collisions. So let's go inside our player script and we'll create a on trigger enter 2D function on trigger enter 2D, and if collision, where is our collision, if collision dot compare tag, and the first tag we are going to compare is the constants dot tags dot magnet. Then we'll start the coroutine for the magnet, which is going to be enumerator, and let's call it apply magnet. And we'll do else if, and here we are going to check for, instead of magnet, we'll check for the shield. And similarly, we'll call the coroutine here. Again, we'll do else if, and the last time we are going to check for bomb. And for the bomb, it's just going to be a simple function. So enumerator, and the second one is going to be for the apply shield, and the last one is a private, and it's going to be apply bomb. So let's see what we can do with the magnet. So we'll just do the start coroutine apply magnet, and did we change? Yep, we changed. So in the apply magnet, first we'll set up the timer, which is the power up timer, and it's going to have its own timer, or else it will collide with different powers, because we may have the shield and the magnet activated at the same time. So let's go inside our player and let's apply the magnet first. So first thing we are going to do is magnet on is going to draw. So whenever a new coin is going to spawn, it will get this variable, and it will automatically flow towards the player. So it's going to be similar. So while power up timer is greater than 0, then we'll do power up timer minus equals to time dot delta time, and we'll do yield return null. And in the last one, what we'll do is power up timer will be reset to 4F, or maybe just we'll use a temporary timer, and not temporary timer, float timer is equals to power up timer, and instead of power up timer we'll use the timer. So it has its own property, and it's going to be set for 4 seconds, and if we pick up that again, it's just going to reset its transform. So is magnet on will be set to false, and magnet object will also be set to false. And that should be it for our magnet. Now the shield is going to be similar, so let's just copy it, and instead of is magnet on, we'll do is shield on, and instead of the magnet object we'll show the shield object. And the timer is similarly we'll do the end condition, which is going to be the shield object, and afterwards it should be similar, and we won't need to reset the position. So similarly we'll do the start coroutine, apply shield, and inside our current health will also decrease the condition. So whenever it collides, we are going to apply a start coroutine, apply boost, and we'll also apply the shield. Start coroutine, apply shield. So when the it collides with an enemy, the health is going to decrease and it will provide a temporary boost to it. And the last one is going to be the apply bomb. So for the apply bomb, we are going to create the bomb script in our enemy. So we'll get everything uh, inside the enemy, and let's get the enemy, and we'll just call it as enemies is going to be get objects of type get component insurance. Okay, find objects of type, and we are going to find the objects of type enemies, and it's going to return an array, and we'll do a for loop, and inside our for loop enemies.length we'll just call the function enemies dot enemies of I dot, and we need to call the function. So for each of the enemies that should be a function, which is public void on bombed. So whenever it is bombed, it's going to call the function. So let's call the on bombed function, and the tags are correct. Now let's go inside our enemy script and we'll edit the bombed function. So this is the last thing it's going to have in the script. So while if the game has finished, then we'll just return. Else what we are going to do is they'll trigger an event. So event manager dot trigger event, and the event we are going to trigger is constants dot event names dot update score, and the value we are going to pass is a new dictionary, and the type we are going to pass is the normal, because it's going to be similar how the normal collision is going to work. And the score is going to be similar, and for the position, for the constants dot score message dot position, we are going to pass the transform dot position. So it's going to have the score spawn, and afterwards we need to trigger the spawn coin function. So it should be we already created it, so we'll just use it. And after our coin is spawned, we are going to spawn an explosion, and we'll destroy that explosion. So it's going to spawn and also the explosion, the game manager, player, spawn manager, and everything we already set up. So there was just need to add it this code. And now let's go into Unity, and maybe we should be able to have our power-ups correctly working. And let's hit play, and let's see if we can use the power-ups. So the game ended fast, and after 5 seconds it should spawn a power-up. So let's see our magnet. So let's collect the magnet. Maybe we should just add a random. No, yeah. Mhm. So let's check it up. It doesn't matter, we have enough time. So it was already pretty easy as we already created it. And we forgot to destroy. Okay, we need to destroy the game object. So destroy collision.game object should be called, and all of the three. So it should be inside the player, and inside the tag we are going to call collision.gameObject, and also inside our shield and the bomb. And now let's hit play, so we should be able to see if that function is working or not. So the easiest one should be maybe the shield. Trigger, on trigger, enter 2D. Okay, now there is a shield. Hmm. Oh, we are not able to see the shield. Why is this happening? Let's go inside our prefabs, and inside our menu car, not our menu car, inside our player, we have the magnet explosion revenge shield. And okay, so it is set active to false. We need to set active to true. So by mistake I use the set active to false. So let's just see if all the power-ups are still working. And after 5 seconds the power-ups going to be spawned. So the bomb is also working. It needs to destroy the game object, which it not dead. We'll need to set it up. The magnet, as you can see, we have the halo, and it automatically collected those two coins. And inside our bomb we forgot to destroy the game object, and we'll also add it. So I just added the destroy game object at the end of the bomb, so the game object gets destroyed. And now everything should be working. We didn't check the shield, so let's see if our shield is working. So for consistency or good enough, we'll just add the shield to this scene, and we'll see if we can collide with any of them. So let's hit play. We have a shield, and it's going to be for 4 seconds. So there is another shield. Let's pick it up, and we'll try to collide, but it's not going to happen. So the bomb, which should be working perfectly fine now, and yep, it destroyed everything, and there are also the coins, and there should be another power up spawned in a couple of seconds. This car destroyed itself, and there's the shield. And let's try getting the shield, and we'll try to collide. So the bomb is working, the coins are also working, but we need to have the shield checked. So let's play it again, and it's not coming from the top. Let's restart the game. Just we'll restart it till the car comes from the top. Okay, nah, it came, but we forgot to turn. So as you can see, when the shield was on, the game didn't finish when we collided with it. And It's not going to apply any boost, so it's just some similar random shield. So maybe this should be the shortest video in this series because we already created the basic framework and the rest is just going to add different features and similar ones. So thank you guys for watching, and in the next video we are going to have the upgrade shop which will have different levels, and on the different depending on the level the player will have different start speed, the boost speed, and the timers. So it's just like a power up, but it powers up the power of the power ups. So thank you guys for watching and see you guys in the next video.